Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Beer 30 Report, January the 29th, I think, or 30th, January the 30th, 2019. That's what beer does to you. And this is kind of a beer sort of thing here. Oh, that's good. And what have I been doing today? I've been doing a lot. I've been getting ready for my trip on Friday to Del Rio, where the weather's going to be cloudy and rainy. No, actually, it's supposed to be pretty nice for the few days, but we'll see. I'm taking my Dometic CF18 and my battery that came with this RV, the one I replaced, the 75 amp hour lead acid battery that came with my Casita. I'm taking it in the back of the truck, so if I have to use the Dometic, I can. So what else can I tell you? Here's something I found out today. I think in the movie, the Alamo or something, they talked about Daniel Boone being there. I'm not sure. Could be confused on that, but he couldn't have been, because one of the things, he was born in 1734, and the Alamo, the Battle of the Alamo in Texas, was fought in 1836, so he'd have been pretty old. But anyway, he died in 1820, but it's possible that he came back and fought at the Alamo, and that's the way that is. And but here's something else I found out about Daniel Boone. He never wore a coonskin hat. He never, or cap or whatever. He wore a wide brim hat like all the frontiersmen wore. And so all of that crap that they marketed to all of us kids when I was growing up, I never had a coonskin cap, and I never had Mouseketeer ears or Mickey Mouse ears and all that crap. But anyway, what can I tell you about beer? See how the camera moved when I touched the table? That's the way it's supposed to do. This is a well-trained, this is a well-prepared, trained operation here. I'll get it set here in a minute. Close enough. That's good enough, isn't it? I guess. It'll just move. I don't have anything. Here, I got something. I'll rig something up here right quick. Well, I thought I would. Yeah, I got it right there. Well, I don't have it right there. Well, yes, sir. These are all well-planned, well-thought-out videos that I come up with, as you know. And but anyway, guys, you know, there's all kinds of types of beer. Since this is Beer 30 Report, let's talk about beer, huh? Okay, wouldn't that be fun? I think so. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Anyway, hey, Google, what is the average alcohol content of USA beers?
On the website Ganaxon.com, they say, Budweiser has a 5% alcohol by volume.
By volume. And it says it's 4% by weight. Heineken shows a 5% alcohol by volume rating. I don't understand that by volume or you know, weight. But anyway, it basically it's around 5% in the USA. Hey, Google, what's an ale?
Here's the definition of nail.
No.
A small metal spike with a broadened flat head, driven typically into wood with a
Stop. See? Idiot. Let me start over again. Hey, Google, what is a beer called ale?
Here's a summary from the website en.wikipedia.org. Ale is a type of beer brewed using a warm fermentation method, resulting in a sweet, full-bodied and fruity taste. As with most beers, ale typically has a bittering agent to balance the malt and act as a preservative.
Thank you. Now, hey, Google, what is a lager?
According to Wikipedia, lager is a type of beer conditioned at low temperatures. The term may also be used as a verb to describe the cold conditioning process.
Bully. Hey, Google, what is the difference between an ale and a lager?
On the website popsci.com, they say, for the average beer drinker, the difference between an ale and a lager comes down to how the beer looks, smells, and tastes. Ales tend to be fruity estery, while lagers are clean tasting and frequently described as crisp.
Crisp. Boy, that's crisp. Anyway, so see there you know. Hey, Google, what's the difference between a lager and a pilsner?
On the website cwspirits.com, they say, When it comes to Pilsner versus Lager, you need to remember that Pilsner is just a type of lager, but a bit lighter in color and with a strong spicy flavor.
Well, bully. See, you're learning a lot here. I'm learning a lot too. But anyway, here's one. They got all kind of information here, man. Here's one. What type of beer is Bud Light? Let's find out.
Coors Light. On the website Cora.com, they say, Coors Light, Bud Light and most other cheap beers are usually lagers.
Cheap?
The main difference between an ale and a lager is the temperature at which it is fermented.
Well, bully. Now you know things that you really didn't care about anyway. Hey, Google, what is the largest beer brewery?
Here is some information from the web that might possibly help. According to Wikipedia, in 2012 the 4 largest brewing companies controlled 50% of the market. The biggest brewery in the world is the Belgian-Brazilian company Anheuser-Busch InBev.
The Belgian-Brazilian company Anheuser-Busch InBev. Well, see, I didn't know that, and nor did I care. All I care is about, do they have beer? But anyway, what am I doing and what can I report other than that crap there? Not much, other than to say that the adventure is in the air, okay? And for those of you that RV and or travel every now and then, you know what I mean. For those of us at full time, you know what I mean too. Why? Because whenever you're a full timer and you're fixing to move from location A to location B, for me it's kind of a little adrenaline rush. And yeah, I mean, today I got a lot done. I aired up the tires, got the air. These tires, it says under a full load, 65 pounds cold. That was the cold, supposed to be the cold pressure. So anyway, I aired them up to 58, and I'm going to let it go at that. And then, of course, the truck tires are okay. What else? The little pillows and the springs, I put those at about 8 pounds, which is all I need. And what else can I tell you? But yeah, the good thing about me planning a trip or going on a trip anytime, anywhere, is just the doing of it. The adventure of it gives me something to think about, something to do. You know what I mean? Otherwise, I'd just be sitting here staring out the window and not doing not much. And I kind of enjoy that, I have to tell you. I mean, that's not bad to me. I'm not bored. But, and I check my batteries. I check the lead acid battery that I'm going to use if I need to run the Dometic. I charged it using the solar. I thought it was low because it read like 12.6, which is 75%. I hooked it up to the solar, and I bet it wasn't 20 minutes, and it kept flat. The solar panels were flashing full. So that means the battery's full, and sure enough, it was. It was 12.9, which is full batteries 12.8 or above. So anyway, for those of you that do enjoy RVing, then you're going to go along with me on Friday morning, I hope, because we'll be going down to down. Actually, it's almost Del Rio is almost due west of where I live. So the temperatures are going to be compatible, about the same. It's about 4 degrees warmer most of the time in Del Rio, and the good thing is the humidity is a lot lower. I say a lot; it's not. It's somewhat lower, which is better. And so for those of you that are sitting there with your coonskin hats on, I didn't mean to bust your bubble about Daniel Boone never wearing one. And those of you mouseketeers, though, that still have your mouse ears, you could probably sell those for a few $100 on eBay. I promise you that. And if you had some old pictures from back then, it'd be great. But what else? I know I don't watch the news. I certainly can't comment on that. But how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you enjoy your life? Same way. And how do you take a journey and enjoy it? Just one step at a time. And I've got notes, like always. These little Post-it note things like this. I've got them all over my tabletop. And of course, I use my Google calendar thing for reminders. And but yeah, all of that helps. If you want to get away from your home without forgetting anything, make a friend of paper and pen. And and whenever if you go out to your vehicle and you're drinking your coffee or your soda water or whatever you have your drink, and you set it on top of your vehicle or wherever, it'll probably be there as you go down the highway. So just put everything. What I would do is when I get up in the morning, the day of the trip, I put everything in the cab of the truck. I put my cell phone in. I put my I usually take some green tea. I usually take some dark chocolate almonds for a snack, and whatever else. But whatever I'm going to take, I put it all in the cab. That's step one. I get that all ready to go. Put my sunglasses in and all that stuff, because you don't want to get halfway to your destination and say, "Damn, I forgot my glasses." Okay, have I ever done that? Not yet, and I have a feeling I'm very capable of it though. But so make a friend of paper and pen. And how long does it take to get to Del Rio from here? Well, if you drove 60 or 70 miles an hour, you could make it. You could make it in 4 hours. It's 233 miles or less. It's not a straight shot though. You kind of go through I got to go through Llano, Mason, Junction, Rock Springs, and then from Rock Springs, it's a straight shot to Del Rio on Highway 377, I think it is. Yeah, and then 377 intersects 90 a few miles out of Del Rio, and I take a ride on that and go to my campground at the Amistad Recreation Area. So anyway, they've got like 4 campgrounds there, maybe 5. I think it's 4, and that will handle RVs. They don't have any hookups of any kind. They just have a pad some of them have a little cover, some of them don't have that. But for me, that's okay. The price is great. It's $6 a day, but if you have the senior pass, it's $3 a day. And can I do that? Yeah, sure, just for a little trip. I don't know. If the weather, was nice or stayed nice for several days, I might be down there several days. But without power, I'll have to see how it goes. I want to, I just want to be comfortable. I want to enjoy it. And so anyway, that's been pretty much the Beer 30 report. I'm running out of steam here. Again, thank you guys for watching any of my videos. I can't believe anybody does. I can't believe I've got a lot of people were pointing out that I've got over 24,000 subscribers. Well, let me tell you this. You guys did it, not me. I promise you that. Without you guys subscribing, it's a great, it feels good to have that many subscribers, because it makes me think, well, there's somebody out there that really cares or watches this crap. And what else, but the only thing that really counts is views. I mean, when you make money on YouTube, it's all based on the number of views. What happens with the subscriber numbers is these suppliers of different products for RVs and stuff will contact you, particularly from China. They contact me every day almost with some crappy product. And I used to have them send them, but they're getting smart now. What they do now is you buy the product and they reimburse you at PayPal. You believe in the Tooth Fairy? I don't. So no, I don't do any of that stuff anymore, nor do I care to. I mean, if there's a product that works for me, then I'll talk to you about it. But as far as getting commercial where I sponsor products and do stuff like that, no, I'm not interested in that, because I'm not. Do I need the money? Sure, it comes in handy because it enables me to go. That hand has got to be nothing. Hello, this is the Rusty. Anyway, you kind of get committed to these companies by doing product reviews for one company or 2 companies or whatever. And anyway, but it's just a game for me, and I enjoy doing it. It gives me something to do. It's 4:15 p.m. here in Central Texas, 15 minutes past Beer 30 start. And I've had about half a beer, and I don't drink that much. I don't drink any less. But be that as it may, now you've learned something about beer. Hey Google, how many beers are sold in the United States per year?
On the website cnsnews.com, they say, the Beer Institute has released a report showing that Americans drank an estimated 6.3 billion gallons of beer last year, and New Hampshire led the nation in per capita consumption.
6.3 billion gallons of beer, and New Hampshire led the nation in per capita consumption. Here, I'll check beer consumption by state.
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that. I'm still learning.
Well, you've got it on here. Down at the bottom, it had a little thing that says beer consumption by state. New Hampshire, who would have thought of that? Wonder what causes that, you guys. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in New Hampshire, or somewhere in New Hampshire?
In Manchester right now, it's 25 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, that's not too bad. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Chicago, Illinois?
The current temperature in Chicago is minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit. There is currently a wind chill warning in effect.
Low is going to be minus 21. But anyway, guys, Getting ready to take a trip, and y'all enjoy your beer. This is Hump Day, Wednesday, I believe. And this is just plain old Miller Lite. It tastes okay. I can't believe Miss Google said that was cheap beer. Budweiser, Coors, and Miller Lite are, quote, cheap beers. Well, maybe they are for some people. Hell, for me, that's a step up. I mean, when I was drinking cheap beer, hell, a 30-pack was, well, even today, that Frio beer they sell at HEB, my grocery store near where I live, it's called Frio, F-R-I-O, which in Spanish means cold. But, it's like a 30-pack is $16. It's like 50 cents a can. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this has been the Beer 30 Almost Report on something. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission. It does not cost you 1 penny. And for those of you that are using the link and have used the link, thank you very much. What else? Drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Does beer count as water? That's a good question. It's 96% or 95% water. But anyway, drink plenty of water. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. It'll also help you lose weight. And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in real deeply and hold it for a few seconds, and breathe out slowly. Why? I do that several times a day because that lowers your blood pressure, and lowering your blood pressure lowers your stress, and then that lowers your blood pressure. I'll get it right in here in a minute. And then what else? Stretch, swivel, before beer 30, not after. You don't want to go staggering down your street. What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head, and accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy Beer 30 every day or whenever you do your Beer 30 thing. It's a way of life for me, and I enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to doing it down in Del Rio at the campground. We'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, adios, amigos. From Central Texas, where right now it is, let me see if I can see my inside deal. It's 58. I got it back there where I can see it in the bed. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.